Today I'm going to learn how to solve a linear equation. Let's just take a look at the word linear equation for 1 second. When I have a linear equation, what word do we see in linear equation that we see on a daily basis? We see the word line. So today what I'm going to be doing is learning how to graph lines. Let's look at our equation. 4x minus 2y equals 2. I need to be able to write my equation so I have my y variable on this side and my x variable on this side. I need to rewrite this equation. In order to rewrite this equation, I would subtract 4x from this side, and I would subtract 4x from this side. Now notice, 2 and negative 4x are not like terms, and they cannot be combined. 4x minus 4x cancels out, leaving me with just negative 2y on this side is equal to 2 minus 4x. I divide each side by negative 2. Negative 2 and the negative 2 cancel out, leaving me with just y over here. And 2 divided by negative 2 is negative 1. And I have negative 4 divided by negative 2, which is positive 2. So I can rewrite this equation as y equals 2x minus 1. Now, in order to graph this equation or graph this line, I need to make an input-output table. Remember, my input refers to my x values, and my output refers to my y values. Normally, when we're graphing, I would recommend you to pick a couple of x points, a couple of positive points, a couple of negative points, and 0. So I'm going to pick negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, and 2. When I plug in negative 2 into this equation, I get 2 times negative 2 plus 1, minus 1. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. Minus 1 gives me negative 5. Now let's plug in negative 1. 2 times negative 1 minus 1. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3. Now I know 2 times 0, or 0 times any number, is 0. 0 minus 1 is negative 1. Then I have 1 times 2, so this is now positive. 2 times 1 minus 1. 2 times 1 is 2. Minus 1 is 1. And the last one I have 2 times 2 minus 1. 2 times 2 is 4. Minus 1 is 3. Now these are my input and output values. I can label these input and output values as ordered pairs. Negative 2, negative 5. Negative 1, negative 3. 0, negative 1. 1, 1. And finally, 2, 3. Once I have a few ordered pairs, I have like 5 of them, I can make a graph. So let's plot these points. The first point we're going to plot is negative 2. So I'm going to go 2 to the left, down 5, 4, 5. And I plot it. Then I can go negative 1. So over 1 on the x-axis, down 3. Okay. And then I can go 0 on the x-axis and down 1. So I end up right there. Okay. Then I can go 1 on the x-axis. So I'm going into the positive direction right now. And 1, 1 lands me right here. And then I have 2, 3. So up 2, over 2, up 3. Once I have my lines, I can take a ruler. Now, it's best to take a ruler because I want my line to extend out a little bit. And I can draw a straight line through these points. And because this is a line and it's a continuous line, I have to make sure I add arrows at the end. So I get something like this. This right here is the equation for 4x minus 2y equals 2.